Hello everybody, welcome to Sparkless Inspiration. How is everybody? Oh, hugs and blessings to all of you guys. I know in this world there's so many of my friends and clients and kindreds that are having issues with their health, family health, their animals' health. There's so many things going on. So it's funny that this card was on the top of the deck when I pulled this out. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. Now, I love this because this makes sense when it comes to things like this. The law of attraction responds to thoughts, not realities. So seriously, our reality could be in such upheaval. I mean, oftentimes I have a lot just going on. I have a big family. I have a couple of different businesses and things. And as soon as I say all is well, I have all the time in the world, things are going to be rectified. I don't need to do everything at once, all is well, and I get calm. I create a different sort of agenda for my day. I don't feel pushed or harried. I feel like I can breathe. First of all, we don't need to have all the answers at once. It starts with a little tiny idea. I am going to look for solutions calmly and patiently, right? Because the law of attraction says it's responding to your thoughts, not your current reality. When you change the thought, your reality must follow suit. This works for me. I swear to you guys, it does. When I wake up and I start with gratitude, I'm like, today's going to be awesome. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm going to do this. I start to just go on this wonderful spiritual autopilot and I get things done. And I'm happy and enthusiastic about it because I decide it's going to be fun. It's going to be creative. Nothing is going to be a hardship. I want to do this. Even if I have to drive all over and be the taxi mom of the universe, I love it. Hey, guess what? You get to spend time with your son. You get to spend time where all these great birds of prey are. All of this stuff happens to me on my rides because I decide I want to do this, right? It's not an obligation. So if things are going well for you, then focus on what is happening now. It will cause a well-being to continue. But if there's things that are happening now that are not pleasing, you must find a way of taking your attention away from those unwanted things, okay? Don't focus. If somebody or something is unwell, oh my gosh, what happens if A, B, C, D, E? What happens if they get worse? How am I going to? We don't want to be fixated on that because it's not combating or solving the problem. It's making us feel unwell or powerless, right? So let's continue with our life and have a wellspring of joy through whatever we can. Activities with our children, our creative endeavors, all of that. You have the ability to quickly change your patterns of thought and eventually your life experience. This is true, and it took me so many years to learn this. I used to think if I was worrying, I was problem solving or troubleshooting. Not true. It congests our flow state. It stops us from just having a healthy, happy, gratitude outlook on things because we're stuck in that niche. Why is my animal sick? Why is this happening to my family? Why is the weather poor? Why is that plane grounded? All of those things, right? We're not solving the problem. We're restricting our flow state. So let's get in that. What can I do to have fun? What will make me feel better? What will show respect and love to my body? What can I feed and fuel it with? What conversations can I have with enlightened, helpful people that are going to lift my mood and make sense of things and help me kind of, alleviate the pressure? That's what we're doing, and we're not getting fixated because I feel like now a lot of people they're going through hardships. I feel this. My health story and the law of attraction. I love this so much. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attractions. It responds to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life, your money and financial assets, your body's state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size, shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction, rewards, indeed the very happiness of your life experience in general. It's all happening because the story you tell. Now, oftentimes, I'll whip up a really fancy story if I'm going to an event or I'm doing something. I have to connect with some really, high intellect, emotional, intellectual people, and there's going to be lots of quick, fast discussion or whatever. The story I start to tell myself is I'm not only up for this task, but I am a top-notchery debauchery at this. Like, I'm going to do it. I definitely tap into other people's energy. So when they're excited about stuff, I get excited, right? So be enthusiastic about what you're telling other people about your life, your endeavors, your crafts, what you have to offer the world. Be enthusiastic. Your story should be what I have to offer is of high value myself. I am high worth. and people are excited to see me and the things I have to offer. And when I do this, I'm telling you, does everything change up exponentially. And you know, I go through peaks and valleys too. There's sometimes if I go beyond my bandwidth and I'm just like, you know, just working it to the bone, and I start to get diminished and depleted, stuff starts to feel like an obligation. The energy then is different, and how I see myself and how I operate is seen differently. So I always like to restore and replenish and calm the waters. I don't need to be going yes, 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 yes. So this is also a good way of how you can say no. So I want to also pull something out for you. 5. See, letting go of conflicted emotions. This was coming up for a lot of people. Okay, let's get inspired. So for the future planning, what we are not going to do is take on too much work. 5 is a card of conflict. It can be boredom. It can be us with 5 of Wands having to constantly explain ourselves and defend our boundaries and all of this. But this is saying, you know, I'm going to be inspired from the future. I'm going to tell myself a new story, and it's not that I'm overburdened. It is that I am intuitive, beautiful, in touch, a vibrational match with a happy universe and happy outcomes. You guys, I cannot reiterate enough, the inner voice that we have for ourselves and where we're going and what we deserve is everything. We deserve love. We deserve to feel financially safe. We deserve to feel happy and cushy and springy and enlightened and good and forward moving. But what story are you telling yourself? We have to keep reminding ourselves, whoa, I got to close a chapter on that. That sounds crazy. You know, we're seeking right now, and let's really seek with care and fuel it, you know. It's the basics. It really is. It's like, let's be available to ourselves and listen to the voice inside. Is it saying, oh, you shouldn't do that, or you're not good enough, you don't have enough information? Let's get some great affirmations. I'm filled with confidence and good intentions. That is the Moon card, right? I can transform any problem into an opportunity. Most importantly, I love myself. I enjoy my positive thoughts and good feelings. I am grounded at present. Oftentimes, I feel like what works for me, take a breath. I take a few big, deep breaths. Somebody comes at me sideways in my family or any other place, I take a few deep breaths. I'm like, I don't have to react to this. I don't even need to respond to this. What is this person feeling, and why is this coming about like this? And does it deserve my attention, any of my resources, words, any of that? If it doesn't, pivot and leave. So many people, when they're misaligned, they are like erratic and sporadic, and they don't make sense. And we think it's us, but let's not. Only the ego always says, oh, it's us, you did something wrong. Spirit says, it isn't us, it's a projection from them. So let me step back, evaluate, and go, is it even deserving of my time? Most likely it is not. And then you can walk away and plan for your future and how you can feel balanced. It's all that inner story. Again, I am beautiful, I am prepared, I am loving and caring, I await good things. You know, avert your gaze from the negative and really put it on the areas where your quest is, you know, leaving you. You know, I'm seeking this pot of gold. I want endurance. I want to feel, you know, and the pot of gold and abundance is whatever it is. Mine is definitely a sense of well-being and balance, and feeling that time is like really stretched out and beautiful, and I can smell the flowers and play with my animals and listen, right? Knowing and using the law of attraction, that like attracts like. We attract more of who or what we want in our life. Inner richness creates outer wealth, and self-love generates love around us. That's what this is, and that's what's coming towards you guys. Absolutely, absolutely. So love and light to you guys. This is your daily pop. Go out there, assert your love and your beautiful energy into the world, and see it come back to you multiplied, because you deserve this. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve affection, love, care, and keep affirming that for yourself, because that like and that vibrational match is going to come back to you guys. So love and light.